Morning, students. As I said in the last class, that today we'll be discussing, what about the doubts you have in the DPPs, what I sent earlier, uh, i- i- which applies the rule of, partial fractions. And also, if you have any doubt in integration by parts, that also you can let me know. So I'll go with one by one, DPPs. So if you recall, the DPPs, two DPPs I had given yesterday, correct?
Yes.
So we will go with those DPPs and see how things we proceed. So first, I need to come to DPP 12. Okay, so let me share the screen with you. First,
Yes.
let me share the relevant screen with you. I hope all of you are able to view the website of konaclasses.com.
Yes.
Okay, so let me log in with a demo login so that I can look into it. So first one is DPP 12, right?
Yes.
Okay, so DPP 12, tell me which question you have one by one. Mohor, what are the questions you have doubt with?
In this sixth and seventh, I will get.
Sixth and seventh, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the point is that you tell me for the sixth one, what is the uh, degree of the numerator polynomial,
It's two.
and what is the degree of the denominator polynomial?
Two.
So what we should do?
Divide it.
Huh?
Divide.
Definitely divide, and using Euclid's division lemma, right? If you divide, then finally what you will get? You will get numerator will be a linear polynomial, and denominator will be a quadratic polynomial, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then you should proceed like this. I can discuss this one, but before that, let me understand. Okay, so shall I do this thing first? All of
Uh,
you are able to do this particular question. Okay,
I couldn't do it.
this one, question number 6, you are talking about, Goodman.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that this 1 minus x square by x into 1 minus 2x is an, tell me, it is a proper rational function or improper rational function?
both are equal.
Yeah, very good question. Okay. If it is equal also, then we define it as an improper, rational function.
Okay.
Got it? So what is our integration? Let me share a different screen. Again, I will come back to this screen. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
So this is DPP number 12 and question number 6, correct? No?
Yes.
So here the integration is 1 minus x square. All of you are able to view the screen,
Yes.
divided by x into 1 minus 2x dx. We have done a similar problem yesterday where we observed that the degree of both the numerator polynomial and denominator polynomial are equal.
Yeah.
At that time, what we should do? We should divide, correct? Numerator by denominator. So then what we are going to get out of it? So the things what we are going to gain out of it is something like this. As if it is 1 minus x square divided by x minus 2x square. Correct? No?
Yeah.
And if you divide, so we can write, we can modify this is little bit like this: x square minus 1 divided by 2x square minus 6. Correct or not?
Yeah.
So if you perform using Euclid's division lemma, it will be 1 by 2 plus. I am not spending the time in dividing, and I hope it is perfectly fine with all of you. It is 2x square minus x. That's what you will get. Got it, no?
Yes.
So then the entire integration becomes what? Integration of half dx plus integration of half of x minus 2 by 2x square minus 1 dx. Correct or not?
Yes.
So that also you can write something like this: 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 into x minus 2 divided by 2x square minus 6. Correct or not?
Yes.
So then that entire integration is becoming 1 by 2 integration dx plus 1 by 2 integration x minus 2 by 2x square minus x into dx. Correct? No?
And so this part, how do we integrate the x minus 2 by 2x square minus?
Okay, that is quite an obvious question you are asking, but any question is a good, I appreciate any question. But why I'm saying at the same time it is obvious, because you'll also only you'll say after a minute, oh yes sir, you said correct. So this becomes what? X minus 2 divided by, so let me write this thing, x minus 2 divided by 2x square minus x. Can't you write like this? X minus 2 by x into 2 minus x. Sorry, x into 2x minus 1.
Yeah.
After that, what you tell me? If I apply partial fraction, then what you should do?
Um, but it doesn't come under
It, does,
n.
it doesn't come under what?
So will it be
I
a by x plus b by 2x minus 1?
Absolutely.
yeah.
No, no, Mohor, why you said that it doesn't come under anything, so that I can understand where is the difficulty.
Also now I understand. Like I wasn't. Like I didn't see it that way. Now I understand.
Okay, all right. You understood now why I
Yeah.
said a minute back why it is obvious.
Yes.
Okay. No question is, is all questions are welcome. But with respect to time, as time goes by, some questions become obvious and some questions become very relevant. That question in today's class may not be that relevant. I hope you understood, right?
Yes. Yes.
So it is a by x plus b by 2x minus 1. Correct or not?
Yes.
Now after that you need to find, you know how to find the
Yeah.
value of b,
Yes.
and after that you do this thing and
Yeah.
right? Now, if you look into this question and you complete it later and do let me know where is the difficulty, if you face any difficulty. But one thing you can let me know, that we have done a similar problem in our yesterday's class, isn't it? Then you can actually explain me, sir, this is the difficulty I faced and hence I could not proceed. Because this is very important to know. I should know this question, because so that I can, as a teacher, I can understand exactly where you face the difficulty in this question, as we have solved a similar question yesterday. Correct? No? If you do not have any specific question here, I can proceed to the next one. But no question, I repeat, all questions are good questions. Only thing is that some questions become obvious, irrelevant, as time goes by. But questions, as its says the word question, it actually meaningful always. But whether it is relevant in that particular time or not, that is a matter. Then that defines our progress, no?
Yes.
Okay. If you allow me, can I proceed to the next one, or I can discuss on this one? If you want, I can complete the solution also.
Also, it's fine.
All of it is fine by all of you. Okay. Then you can let me know the next question in that same DPP. Tell me in the
Integration of x by x square plus 1 into x minus 1.
that is the question number 7 of DPP. So now let me ask you a question. Which in the table what we discussed yesterday, okay, which form of this table it is coming? Which case of this table it is coming? Okay. So anyway, let me do. Then you will get a feeling. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah.
The fifth
I'm
one.
sorry.
Is it the fifth one? X square plus b plus r by x minus b into x square plus bx plus c.
Yeah. 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 Correct.
So I tried and somewhere
Okay.
I
Okay. 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 Let me do. Let me do. I appreciate that you tried, but let me do also. So what is the question here? Here the question is that integration x dx divided by x square plus 1 into x minus 1.
yeah.
So now, you know, as we know that x by, we can write this is as x minus 1 into x square plus 1. That become a by capital A by x minus 1 plus bx plus c divided by x square plus 1. Correct now?
Yeah.
If you recall my yesterday's class, and which is also there in the recorded session available in YouTube, correct?
Yes.
So this we get. So now we are going to equate it. So left hand side is x, right hand side is a into x square plus 1 plus
Yes.
bx plus c into x minus 1.
Yeah.
Correct or not?
Mm-hmm.
Now you can approach, any of the two techniques. Okay, what we discussed. Correct now?
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's put first x equal to 1. If you put x equal to 1, so what we are going to get? Left hand side become 1, right hand side become a into 1 square plus 1. Correct or not?
Yes.
Plus
B plus C.
bx plus c into 1 minus 1.
Yeah.
So from here what we get? We get the value of a is equal to 1 by 2. Isn't it, dear students?
Yes.
So first value we got a. Now we need to find the value of b and c. Now let's compare the coefficient of x square in both left and right hand side of this identity 1, for example. Then what is the coefficient of x square in the left hand side?
The
Coefficient
quotient, that's 0.
exactly 0. And coefficient of x square in the right hand side is a plus b. Correct or not? So that implies b is equal to minus a. And the value of a we already found is 1 by 2. So this implies b is equal to minus 1 by 2. Correct na? So easily we are able to find it out. So comparing coefficient of x square. Correct na?
Yes.
Now what we are going to do is that let's apply the value of x is equal to 0. Correct?
Mm.
Now if we apply the value of x is equal to 0, what we are going to get in the left hand side is
0.
0.
Yeah. Equals to A.
Correct or not?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. 0 equals to A plus.
There are multiple ways you can do it. You can apply the value of x equal to 0. So left hand side is 0. Right hand side is a into 0 square plus 1 plus b into 0 plus c into 0 minus 1.
Yeah.
So then what we get? We get that a minus c is equal to 0.
Mm-hmm.
So that implies c is equal to a.
Yeah. C equals
Is
to 1.
equal to a. That means c is equal to half as well.
Okay.
Correct or not?
Yes.
So then the entire integration now becomes like what? The entire integration here, it looks like this is equal to a is equal to 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 integration dx by x minus 1 plus bx plus c minus half into x plus half. So we can take half common, correct or not?
Yes.
Or we can write, for the sake of simplicity, in details thing, is that bx, that is minus half into x, plus c, that is 1 by 2, and denominator is equal to x square plus 1 dx. Correct or not? Absolutely clear?
Yes.
Then after that, things are very straightforward.
After that, half taken
Clear?
out.
So you can take half this one. Okay. So let me complete so that you'll understand that how simple thing is that it is not that only Sir is telling it is simple. It is really a simple one. So then 1 by 2 integration dx by x minus 1, and I'm doing very slowly so that you
Okay.
can understand each and every steps what I'm following. Correct or not?
Yes.
Then we can take minus half first, integration x dx divided by x square plus 1. Correct, no?
Yeah.
Plus half integration dx by x square plus 1. All of you agree, dear students? Clear or not clear?
Yes.
So this is equal to what? 1 by 2 integration dx by x minus 1. So for the second integration, in mind you can assume x square plus 1 equal to t. Then 2x dx should be equal to dt, na?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I should bring 2x in the numerator. I can do this by dividing it by 2 and multiply it by 2. So that means 2x dx divided by x square plus 1 plus 1 by 2 into dx by x square plus 1. Correct? So now it is quite simple. So it all came under our standard formula, half ln of mod x minus 1 minus 1 by 4 into ln of mod x square plus 1. Though mod and no mod doesn't make sense for x square plus 1 because it is always positive for any real value of x. And if you recall that it come under x square plus a square formula, that is tan inverse 1 by a into tan inverse of x by a, that is tan inverse of x,
X. Yes.
and plus c,
Okay.
where c is integrating constant. You can let me know, any place where you face that it is difficult. Sagnik, Divansu, Disha, you able to do this thing, this question? Srijita, Gurman?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, any doubt here? I can, so that I can proceed to the next one. Next question
Yes.
from DPP 12, please.
Um, so I have no other doubt.
Absolutely clear in DPP 12, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now let me come to DPP 13 then. Acha, no one has any doubt here, dear students, from DPP 12? Okay. Then let me come to DPP 13. So let me share that relevant screen. So let me first show you. And then again I'll come back to the in my digital board. So I hope all of you are able to see the online test platform now.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, Tell me which question you have doubt with, Mohar.
Um, 1 minute. So the fourth one, I did midway, but after that I got something wrong.
Oh, okay. We'll discuss this thing. Absolutely. So you are telling that the 3x minus 1
Yeah.
divided by that question, no?
Yes.
Oh, sure. So, if you recall that what is the rational fraction representation you can think of?
So it'll be like a by x plus 2 plus b by x plus 2 whole square.
Perfect, perfect. Then what happened?
So after that I did like 3x minus 1 minus 1 equals to a into x plus 2 plus b. Uh, After that I took x equals to minus 2
Now,
and
before that, let me ask you a question. Once you represent this as a by x plus 2 plus b by x plus 2 whole square, did you find the value of a and b?
so I could find only b. I got b equals to minus 5.
Okay, so here the problem is that not on integration. Here the problem is that whether we are able to represent it linear, sorry, the rational fractions properly or not, correct or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me first concentrate on that, whether you are able to do it properly or not. Okay, so let me share the relevant screen, that is my digital board, and then let me proceed further from here. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so this is DPP number 13. And question number 4, right?
Yeah.
So here the integration is integration 3x minus 1 divided by x plus 2 whole square dx, correct or not? So as you correctly started, so 3x minus 1 by x plus 2 whole square, that we can write is that a by x plus 2 plus b by x plus 2 whole square. So from here what we get, 3x minus 1 is equal to a into x plus 2 plus b,
Yeah.
correct, no?
Yes.
So now let's find the value x is equal to, you apply the value of x is equal to minus 2. So what we get? So 3 into 2 minus 1 is a into, sorry, 3 into minus 2. 3 into minus 2 minus 1, that is equal to a into minus 2 plus 2 plus b, correct or not? So from here we get b is equal to minus 7, correct or not? So we get the value is of b is equal to minus 7. Now we can apply, we can equate the coefficient of, we can equate the coefficient of x in both the sides of this identity 1. What
So
was the difficulty that you didn't find the value of a? That's what I want to understand. Or you can apply any value of a x also. If we equate the coefficient of x in the both the sides, what is the coefficient of x in the left hand side?
A, A.
No, left hand side.
Oh, left hand side 3.
3. So 3 is equal to a, na? Done.
Okay, okay, okay.
So simple. So easy. So simple or not, that you can say.
Yes, yes.
Or or you can let me know what exact difficulty you face to find the value of a.
I was thinking like I was substituting b equals to minus 7 and like I
Huh?
got
Okay,
this.
okay, okay. Let's do this thing.
I got now
Okay,
I
let
understand. Now I understand.
by the way, we have not done anywhere that after finding the value we substitute back. But if
Yeah,
we substitute also, no problem. Apply the value of b equal to minus 7. Then what will happen? 3x minus 1 should be a into x plus 2 minus 7. I can ask this question, why you substitute the value of b equal to minus 7 when there are other avenues to find the value of a so quickly? In fact, we found the value of a within seconds, correct or not?
yeah, yeah. So I got confused.
Okay, understood.
Yes,
Then
sir.
what happens is that you find that now I think you can proceed.
Yes, sir. Now I can.
Huh? Sorry?
Yes, sir. I can do it.
Okay. Let's come to the next question in the TPP. What next question?
So the fifth one.
The fifth one, that is x power 4 minus 1, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I wrote that as x minus 1 into x plus 1 into x square plus 1.
Yeah. Correct.
Af- After that, like, can we split it like a by x minus 1 plus b by x plus 1 uh, plus like like cx plus d.
Correct. Exactly. What you are saying is absolutely correct. Let me
Okay.
write it down.
I was
What,
not sure that's if that was a method. That's
why it was not sure? You said correct, but that's fine. But why you are not sure that it is not? It is properly coming under the, whatever we discussed in the tabular form,
okay. So
isn't it? Otherwise,
yes,
this thing should not have come to your mind also, isn't it?
yes. I was just thinking whether it was correct or not.
No, no, point is not. Did you proceed after that?
Yes, sir, I did. I did.
So then why you think that it is not correct? See, there should be justification that why it is not correct, no? If the
Like I,
concept within your mind, okay, then we need to clear that one. So what is that? Integration? Let's understand first. So not only we should be knowing things, we should also be very confident about knowing this thing. That is important. It was x power 4 minus 1, no? So
yeah,
what we're discussing here, that x power 4 minus 1, that is equal to 1 by x square plus 1 into x square minus 1, that is equal to x plus 1 into x minus 1 into x square plus 1.
yeah.
Now, as we know from the linear, that rational fraction, definitely you should replace this by a by x plus 1 plus. Now, your question is that, you have doubt whether it is correct or not. But the point is that there should not be any doubt because it is exactly coming from what are the different form of rational fraction. Correct or not?
Yes,
And after that you know how to find the value of ABCD and then proceed.
yes, yes. I just was thinking if it's correct.
Okay, all right. Now you have your idea clear now.
Yes.
Okay. I hope you will be able to proceed further or you want me to
No,
solve
sir.
something.
No, sir, I can do it.
Okay. So next question, dear students.
So the sixth one, I didn't get it after a few steps. After that, I didn't know what to.
Okay, for sixth one, there is a hint also given. Correct,
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
Okay, so let's do it. Okay,
Mm,
so what is the question here? Integration dx by x into
X to the power n plus.
x to the power n plus 1. Now, what we are going to apply here is that as it is x to the power n plus 1, what we see is that, so we can do one thing is that let's multiply both numerator and denominator by x to the power n minus 1. Okay,
Mm,
so then what is going to happen? So this is now coming as integration x to the power n minus 1 dx
yeah.
divided by x into x to the power n minus 1 into x to the power n plus 1.
Mm,
Correct or not?
yes.
So then what it actually becomes? That becomes this is equal to integration x to the power n minus 1 dx
Mm,
x to the power n minus 1 dx
by
divided by
n.
x to the power n into x to the power n plus 1.
Mm,
After that, what we are going to do, as I gave that hints, let
that.
x to the power n is equal to some, substitution x, another variable t, suppose not x, t.
Mm,
Then what we are going to get?
n
Into
x
x to the power
minus
n minus 1
dx equals to
dx
d.
is equal to dt.
Mm,
So from here, what we can write? X to the power n minus 1 dx is 1 by n dt. So 1 by n is a constant I take outside. Integration dt divided by t into t plus 1. Do you agree to me?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
After that, what? After that, we can go ahead with the partial fraction, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Shall I do it?
No, so like same form.
Same
A,
thing, yeah. Yes. So what it will be? So if we say this thing, it
a
is 1 by t into t plus 1 should be equal to a by t
plus
plus b by t plus 1. After that, you find the value of a and b. It should be actually ln of this thing.
mhm.
Correct, na?
Yes, yes.
So in fact, if you do, you'll find the value of a is equal to 1 and b is equal to minus 1. Correct. If you do
Yes,
this thing, in this entire process, you will find a is equal to 1 and b is equal to minus 1.
yes,
After that, you know how to proceed, correct?
yes.
Okay. Shall we proceed to the next question or you have any doubt here?
No, sir.
Okay, next question, please.
So the eighth one.
Question number 8.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Okay, eighth one is a little different type of question. How many of you are able to do eighth one, dear students? Sagnik,
Silent.
you didn't? Okay. Okay. So what is the integration here? Integration here is that x square plus 1 into x square plus 2 divided by x square plus 3
X square plus.
into x square plus 4 dx, correct?
Yeah.
So, if you look into it, it looks like that, sir, this kind of things so we have not done. Correct now. It is not directly coming under partial fraction, and things are, what kind of problem you have given, sir. Yeah. If you ask this question, that is a very valid. But at the same time, I can tell that, okay, can you think about by some substitution? So what I'm telling is that let's apply, let x square equal to t. Correct, na? If we apply then what is the entire integration becomes? So let me write it here.
So,
Let us assume that x square equal to t. Are you getting my point? What I'm talking about?
yeah.
Just let's focus on this expression. That is x square plus 1 into x square plus 2 divided by x square plus 3 into x square plus 4. So if we apply that value x square equal to t, so it will be t plus 1 into t plus 2 divided by t plus 3 into t plus 4. Correct or not?
Yeah.
So let t is equal to x square. Actually, the other way, literal meaning is that let x square equal to t. So then what happens? So what we are going to get out of it? So in the numerator, you will get t square plus 3t plus 2,
Mm.
t square plus 3t plus 2, and denominator you will get t square plus 70 plus 12. Correct or not?
Yeah.
Clear or not clear, dear students?
Yes.
So now we see what numerator is a quadratic polynomial, denominator is a quadratic polynomial, so we should divide. So if you divide, so I'm not spending the time by division because this is not that algebraic division discussion. So what you are going to get it is that you will get something like this. You will get 1 plus, I can write minus also, minus 4t plus 10 divided by t square plus 70 plus 12.
Yeah.
T square plus 70 plus 12. Got it, huh?
Yeah.
Clear?
Yes.
So now we should concentrate on this 4t plus 10 by t plus 3 into t plus 4.
Mm.
So actually I revert it back. I revert it back is that 1 minus 4t plus 10 divided by the t square plus 70 plus 12 is nothing but t plus 3 into t plus 4. Na? Dear
Yeah.
students, t plus
Yes.
3 into t plus 4. So let's just focus on this particular part that you can do using, partial fraction.
Yeah.
Correct or not?
Yes. Yes.
That you can write is that this is equal to entire expression 40 plus 10. If we just concentrate on this one, that we can write is that a by t plus 3. Correct or not? Plus b by t plus 4. Clear?
Yes. Yes.
So from here, what we can conclude is that this implies 40 plus 10 is equal to a into t plus 4 plus b into t plus 3. Correct or not? And you know how to find the value of a and b. Okay, you can we have done several times. So here you will find the value of a is equal to -2 and b is equal to 6.
Okay.
A is equal to, if you want to know how to find the value of a, I can do, but it is quite straightforward, I hope, right?
Yes.
If anyone wants to know how to find the value of a and b, please do let me know. I'll do it. B equal to 6.
Mm.
So the moment you found it out, so you know what we get then, the entire expression. Let's look into it. So exactly what we are going to get it is that 40 plus 10 by t plus 3 t plus 4. So how we are representing then? We are representing the entire thing. This entire thing is now equal to 1 minus, correct na?
Mm.
1 minus what we are going to get?
It's 2.
A by t plus 3. So minus 2 by t plus 3
Yeah.
plus b by t plus 4.
Mm.
Correct or not?
Yes.
Clear or not clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Now let's revert back the values that of t equal to x square. So what we are going to get? It is 1 plus 2 by x square plus 3
Yeah.
plus, I'm
My.
sorry, it should be minus. Yep. It is minus 6 by x square plus 4. That whatever the entire given expression is given, that x square plus 1 into x square plus 2 divided by x square plus 3 into x plus 4, that actually now expressed as 1 plus 2 into x square plus 3 minus 6 by x square plus 4.
Yeah.
So what we can say now, this implies the entire expression, entire integration, that is x square plus 1 into x square plus 2 divided by x square plus 3 into x square plus 4 dx become integration of dx plus 2 into integration of dx by x square plus root 3 whole square, correct or not?
Yes. Yes.
Minus 6 into integration dx by x
Yes.
square plus 2 square.
Yeah.
So that equal to what? Integration of dx is x plus integration of x square plus integration dx by x square plus a square is equal to what? 1 by a into tan inverse x by a.
Yes.
So 2 by root 3
Tan inverse
into tan inverse of
x by
x by
root
root
3.
3. Correct or not?
Yes.
Goodman, absolutely you are able to follow it. So,
Yes, sir.
so it is here also it is 6 by 2 tan inverse of x by 2. Disha, perfectly fine.
Yes, sir.
One integrating constant c. Correct or not? So then what we are going to get it? Let's simplify it a little bit. So this is equal to x plus 2 by root 3 into tan inverse of x by root 3 minus 3
Tan
tan
inverse.
inverse of x by 2 plus c, where c is integrating constant.
Yes.
But this question, I completely agree to you that yes, it apparently not very straightforward. And yes, absolutely, here you need my assistance, no doubt about it. Because this is not coming exactly the way we have done in the earlier classes. So definitely. But if you see, the main part of this entire question is how we are dealing with the rational fraction. Suppose, think about, that the same question is given in the form of only this integration. I use a different color. Suppose same question as given is just you need to perform integration of these three expressions. It becomes so easy, na?
Yeah.
Correct or not?
Yes.
But when the same form is given like x square plus 1 into x square plus 2 divided by x plus 3 into x square plus 4, things become difficult, apparently difficult, and it is completely understandable. We can proceed to the next question, dear students. Any other question?
So, sir, ninth and 10th, we use that same bx plus c by x square plus bx plus c form, right?
Here I will tell you little different. Okay, let me guide you on the ninth one. Ninth one could be, even simpler. Okay, let me guide you. Anyone, does perform that ninth one, dear students? Devansu,
Sir, I did.
you did very good. Okay, so what it is? So here the question is that integration 2x dx, correct, na? Mohar,
Yes.
2x dx divided by
X square plus 1 into x square plus 3.
x square plus 1 into x square plus 3. Actually, when we solve problem related to partial fraction, we are too confined on our thought process that, yeah, that is the only way to proceed. But you think, dear students, let's take x square equal to t. Then what you get?
2x dx equals to
Is
dt.
equal to dt. So the
Oh,
entire integration becomes so simple, right?
yes, yes, yes.
dt by
T plus 1 into t
t
plus 3.
plus 1 into t plus 3. Now I hope you will able to proceed.
Yes.
And then you substitute back the values of t as x square.
Okay. Right.
Now I would like to help you the question number 10. Question number 10, how many of you are able to do it, dear students? Sagnik, Gurman, Disha, Srijita.
I didn't do question 10.
Okay. Disha, you do question 10.
No,
Gurman.
sir, I also could not do.
Okay, let me help you.
So I
Gurman.
didn't fair no, sir.
Okay. So here it is x into x power 4 minus 1. That was the question, no?
Yes.
So what we're going to do, it is just an extension of our thought process to the previous question. So what I'm going to write this thing is that this is equal to integration. I'm just multiplying both numerator and denominator by, x cube. Then what you'll get? Here you will get x cube dx divided by
X to the 4.
x to the power 4 into x to the power 4 minus 1.
Again t.
Here I'm multiplying by 3 by denominator, numerator by 3. After that, what we are writing? Let
4. X to the power 4 equals to t.
x to the power 4 is equal to t. So that implies 4 into x to the power 3 dx is equal to dt, correct or not?
Yeah.
So that is equal to integration dt divided by 1 by 3 I can take outside, dt divided by t into t plus 1, t minus 1, sorry. Correct, no?
So in the numerator was 3x cubed, right?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I made a small mistake here. I should multiply it by 4.
Okay.
I should multiply it by 4, both numerator and denominator. Yes, you are correct. I made a mistake in writing multiplying 4. Now it is fine, no?
Yes. Oh, then again.
Then again in the same rational fraction.
Understood.
Okay?
Okay.
Any other question, dear students? We will take two more classes to complete that integration, indefinite integration, and then we'll take another couple of classes to complete the definite integration, which is also very important. You know, in the next class, means that is tomorrow at 9:30 a.m., we'll be discussing some techniques how we can perform integration of which is given in some specific format in efficiently. One is called the method of reduction, and the other one is that some special type of integrand and how to treat those things.
Okay. And sir,
So, yes, please do
I
let
have
me know your
doubt
question.
in the assignment also.
I'm sorry.
So I had doubt in the
Oh,
assignment.
sure, absolutely. We can discuss on the in the assignment questions. So let's let me give me a minute, please. So let me open that one. Yes, tell me the first question where you have doubt.
So the second one, the x to the power 4 minus 3x square minus 3x minus 2 by x cube minus x square minus 2.
So what comes to your mind? That we should divide, isn't it? X to the power 4 minus 3x square minus 3x minus 2 by x cube minus x square minus 2x. First
Hmm.
thing, one thing should have come our mind is that we should divide, isn't it?
By dividing it will be x minus.
So let's see. Okay. Let me pull the question first. This is the question, no, Mohar?
Yes,
So as I was suggesting that first you should divide, right?
yes, yes.
If we divide, then what you are going to get? We are going to get something like this. My first question to you, did you divide this thing at all?
So I tried, but then after that, the form it came, I didn't get it after.
It will come in a very, very easy form, let's say. Okay. So let's first concentrate on this expression that x power 4 minus 3x square minus 3x minus 2 divided by x cube minus x square minus 2x. That should be equal to, if you divide, then you'll get something like this: x plus 1 minus, x plus 2 divided by x into x square minus x minus 2. You'll get this thing. Okay. Clear or not clear? Or you can say that, sir, I didn't get it.
No, sir, I got it.
You got it, this thing, right? So then what it will be, we can further simplify. So that become x plus 1 minus x plus 2 divided by, you should factorize the denominator. So it is
X,
x into x minus 2 into x plus 1, no?
Yeah.
So now can't you find the integration of these expressions?
Okay.
X,
Okay. The a by x plus b by
yeah,
x.
yeah, yeah. A by ax plus b by x minus 2, correct or not?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Understood.
Next one, please.
So the next one is the next one, the x minus one whole cube into x square plus x
X
minus
minus 1 whole cube, this thing, right? So that is 12x by x minus 1 whole cube into this thing, right? Here you put x minus 1 equal to t. Let's do it.
x minus one equals to t.
So let me do this. So here also you need to apply the concept of substitution also very well. The substitution also makes sense here. That was the question, no?
Yes.
So what we'll do that let's put x minus 1 equal to t. Not
Okay.
always the question will be exactly, that straightforward manner. So sometime you need to make a proper substitution. After that, partial fraction. If we put x minus 1 equal to t, so then what is x? X becomes 1 plus t,
One. Yeah.
correct or not?
Yeah.
So now let's apply these values here. Then what we are going to get? That is equal to integration 12 plus 12t
Mm.
divided by x minus 1 is what t, so it is t cube
Yeah.
into x square plus 1. X square plus x plus 1 is equal to what? X square is 1 plus t whole square, na?
Yeah. One plus
Plus
t.
1
Yeah.
plus t minus 1.
Yeah.
So if you simplify, you will get something like this. It is 1 plus 3t plus t square. If you simplify,
Yes. Yes.
correct, no?
Yeah.
Now, now we need to divide the 12 plus 12t by 1 plus 3t plus t square. Correct? Hello?
Okay.
Are you getting my point?
Yes.
What I'm talking
Yes.
about?
Yes. Yeah.
Then what you are going to get it here out of this is that we'll take 1 by tq as it is. 1 by tq as it is we'll get. Then you will get something like this. You need to divide. So it is become 12 minus 24t, 12 minus 24t plus 60t square minus that you need to make the long division. I'm not doing it here. I hope you'll be able to do it, right? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes.
16 to t power 4 plus 156 into t cube divided by 1 plus 3t plus t square. Correct? Huh? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So you'll get something like this. Not something like that, exactly like this. So this will be the integration.
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah.
After that, what you will do? After that, we will multiply with this, 1 by t cube. So what you will get? 12 into integration dt by t cube. Correct or not?
Mm.
Minus 24 into dt by t square. Correct? Plus 60 into dt by t.
Yeah.
Integration dt by t. All these things you will be able to do it, no?
Yes.
Correct or not?
Yes.
Minus what you are going to get is that minus integration 60 into t plus 156 divided by t square plus 3t plus 1.
Yeah.
Correct.
Hmm.
So here you can take that, all these integration are very straightforward. Left hand side, the three integration, though I'm not discussing at all because it is so straightforward.
Yes.
Only we should concentrate on here.
Hmm.
Then we can make a proper substitution, na, t. With the simplification, we can do this thing, right? Please try it out. We have done few questions like this. Okay.
Okay, sir. I'll try.
I hope you have not reached up to this point. Am I
No,
right?
sir, I haven't reached.
So up to this, then after that you need to proceed.
Okay. Yes.
Next question, please.
Mm. So in the next question, the x square plus 1 whole square into x plus 1.
Ah,
Here, this can this be written as a by x plus 1 plus uh, plus bx plus c by.
no, it is not. It is. We should not do in this manner. Again, as I said, not all will be very straightforward manner you need to approach. Okay, you got my point. So you need to divide like this. So let me pull this one. Let me pull this question. This question now.
Yes.
Yeah. So how to proceed? So we'll write this entire thing something like this. That x cube plus 3x plus 2. Okay. So we'll write first x cube plus 3x. Okay. And then we'll write 2 by x square plus 1 whole square. So what I'm saying is that you need to manipulate this thing in such a manner that you get x cube plus, you can express something like this. Let me give you the idea. So the entire thing, how you should express, it is something like this, that x cube plus 3x plus 2 divided by x square plus 1 whole square into x plus 1, right? So what I'm telling is that you express this thing. This doesn't come under any of the tabular form what we discussed, right? So you write here is that I'm just giving you the guidance, x square plus 1 into x plus 1. Got my point? Something by, I'm not telling what is that something, plus. Here you are writing that another thing, something by x square plus 1 whole square. Are you getting my point? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So that what are the question mark I said? First you need to apply there. Then what will happen? The entire integration become very easy, that you can express in terms of few things. That it will be represented something like that. You know, you'll be able to express something like this is that, I'm just writing it here, 1 by 2 integration, not integration I'm writing 1 by 2 into x plus 1 by x square plus 1. Okay. These are little challenging questions. This is not very straightforward, and with good amount of practice, you will can come to that level, x plus 1, and then again you'll get 2 into 1 by, so let me write down this in 1 by x square plus 1 whole square. Okay. then individual expression you can do it, no?
Yeah.
Are you getting my point, what I'm talking about?
Yes. So,
Fine. Please
fine.
proceed. And after that, you let me know. Again, you may get stuck in this question, but after that, you please do let me know.
So we have to find the numerators.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I give a question mark. You need to find it out. Okay.
Okay, fine.
All right. Next question, please.
So again, the x minus b whole cube.
Huh. So x minus b whole cube. Okay. That question, how you need to proceed is that you need to make a proper substitution. The substitution what I'm guiding here is that you put x minus b is equal to t into x minus a. I'm just guiding you. Then you can proceed and do let me know. I think you are talking about. Let me pull the question first. Yeah. And this question is also a very perfect question that you asked, that how to proceed, because exactly we have not discussed this kind of question. But at the same time, with a proper way of substitution, we can achieve great result. So what I'm saying is that, so you need to assume that x minus b is equal to t into x minus a. X minus b is equal to t into x minus a. Got it?
Okay. T into okay.
After that, you proceed, please. Then you will get an integrand in t dt,
Okay, fine.
and which will be easy to integrate.
Okay.
But I will suggest, please work on this question at last. Okay? Are you getting my point? I can make the entire solution now, but that will not make the things very good, because you need to, in mathematics, no, you need to do in your own hand solving it. Okay, but I gave you the guidance that substitution is that x minus b is equal to t into x minus a. Got it?
Okay, yes.
Please proceed and let me know again. Okay,
Yes.
you can proceed for another 1 hour and then let me know again. Correct? No.
Yes. Fine.
Next question, please.
So that's it in the assignment. The assignment is
All right. If any other question from any other students, please do let me know. I hope this question, few of you also have a doubt. So please make this substitution. And all of you can do it and send me your workout. You can send me your workout within 1 hour. Okay.
yes.
Okay. So with this, I would like to conclude the class for today. So our next class is tomorrow, where we will be discussing a few more techniques for indefinite integration. All right. Thank you very much.